that in our great country we remain the only nation in the industrialized world that does not guarantee health care to all of its people as a right. So what we have got to do is rally around a progressive agenda which speaks to the immorality of 1% of the population owning more wealth than the bottom 90%, top 1% earning every year more than the bottom 50%. We do not need to have the most unequal distribution of wealth and income of any other country on earth. We can do better than that. So what the political struggle is about, some of you have seen on TV, you've seen some angry people, and they're going to congressional town meetings, and they're ranting and they're raving. They're very angry. Well, they should be angry. They should be angry because the middle class of this country is in serious decline. Poverty is increasing. More and more people are losing their jobs. People have a right to be angry, but we need to know what we are angry about. And what we need to know is when we talk about government health care, we need to know that the Veterans Administration is government health care. And most of the veterans I know are very proud of that. We need to know that Medicare is government health care. Most of the seniors I know are pretty proud of that. We need to know that the millions of people in the military get their health care from government health care. It's a pretty good system. And maybe most importantly, we need to know that the people in Congress get their health care from a clinic right in the Capitol, which is run by the United States Navy. Pretty good health care. So before we go around criticizing government health care, let's understand that tens of millions of people are getting high quality health care, in fact, in one form or another, from the United States government. So
Good, how are you? Good. My wife and I would like to thank you for doing the job you're doing in Washington to represent us. We know you're the hardest working guy in there.
Thank you very much.
But I'd like to ask you about funding.
What is that? Is that just photographing him? Of our problems? I don't think it's a major component. I think it's a problem. I think it's an issue. I don't think some of my Republican friends think it's the only issue. It certainly is not, but I think it's an issue we should address.
And it impacts two areas: doctors' insurance as well as pharmaceutical prices. I think it's overlooked.
They were happy here. Going to be talking about
I guess what you take down in terms of where a lot of the growth came. So often the growth came.
Well, I think, obviously, healthcare is the topic du jour. Here in Vermont, I think our biggest disappointment is that our, I'm going to wait until he's going to
That's
the
okay.
audio.
No problem.
Yeah, I think the biggest disappointment we've had here in Vermont on healthcare is our senior Senator Patrick Leahy declined to have any town hall meetings. I think he recused himself from this debate at a time when I think everybody needs leadership, no matter what side of the aisle you're on. And instead of dealing with his constituents here in Vermont, he decided to take a taxpayer-funded boondoggle over to London to pal around with members of Parliament for 1 week during this recess. So we're disappointed in how the debate is shaped up here in Vermont. I think as they go back, certainly President Obama needs to be held to his original stipulations that whatever they do, be debt neutral and not raise taxes. So we encourage all of the members of the House and the Senate to follow those rules.
receive $1 of ERA money requires a $40,000 or $50,000 audit, which could mean in Vermont, some of these programs at $50,000, you're going to have to pay for a $40,000 audit. So it could impact the state's budget by $1.5 million next year, increased audit fees. Talk about fraud, waste, and abuse. That's the part of error a lot of us state auditors chimed in right from the beginning.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta find somebody to. Here, Rob will do it. Rob, you want to take a? Come on, Kevin. Come on, Rob. We're gonna get. Come on, Kevin.
Let's get the shot, and I'd like to get our.
According to David Walker, the GAO comptroller who left his job because Congress wouldn't listen to him, he believed that Medicare, it would be a way to help address the healthcare problem in this country. Address it, fix it, and have a basic care element. And we have to promote personal responsibility and incentives.